All right, welcome back to Peace Building Simulator 2. We're here on the home screen. We've got a new update, 1.7, 1.7.30. Actually, it's had a couple. It's actually had a hot fix already, I think. But we're here on the home screen. Obviously, you know, it's always fun to like look at the new computers and whatnot. There are some new parts here, actually. If you look closely, there are some new parts here. That's not really actually what I want to look at. We're here mostly because there's a new game mode I just wanted to at least show. So we've got career, we've got free build. We now have endless mode. No tutorials, no story, and increasing difficulty. So the explanation that I have for endless mode is basically you have a set budget, you have a set amount of money, and you need to do as many jobs as you can with the amount of money you have. I'm assuming you still are making money on jobs, so it's, I would guess, about balancing profit versus expense and whatnot, I guess. I don't know. We might have to try that. We have to jump in and like do a separate video that's just dedicated to endless mode. But I want to at least show it. That's the new mode. But we're going to jump into free build. We're going to jump into the other new stuff. There's new parts. There's some new fixes and whatnot, but there's also some significant changes to airflow, which like the changelog totally downplays. So let's jump into free build and let's check it out. All right, we're in free build. Let's take a look at all the new parts to start. I mean, there aren't like so many, but there are a few good new parts, some good additions here. So let's start with cases. We've just got, that's case fans. Wait, I don't know, I struggle to always find this. We've got just really one case. It's actually three cases, three different configurations, but it is the H7 from NZXT. So we have the base with, I think, a solid front panel, the flow with a mesh front panel, and then the Elite has, I'm actually not totally sure what, I think the Elite has like a, is that like a beveled front? I'm actually really not familiar with this case. Oh, it has a glass front panel. Okay, so glass front panel, solid front panel, or a mesh front panel. Yeah, the flow would be the one I like. So that's the Elite there. I actually have the flow. I have the flow over here. If you want to check out the flow, there's the flow. It's got a mesh front panel. It's pretty nice, you know, but it's very much on NZXT. So that's really what we got. We got the H7 and 3 configurations. That's our one of our new parts. We have a new set of CPUs, which is Intel's 14th gen. We finally have it in the game. Took a while. 14th gen been out for a while, so we have the 14600K, 14600KF, 14700KF, 14700K, and the 14900K and 14900KF. So there's those three CPUs in their two different configurations, their K and their KF SKUs. So there's that. That's cool. Nice to get those in the game finally. We still don't have Z790 motherboards, which is interesting. So we're still on Z690, see? Wait, oh, there is even a 790. Oh, okay, we have one. Sorry. I thought we had none. Okay, we have one. We have one Z790 board. I think it just didn't fit in the case I was showing earlier. So we have only one. No more new additions to Z790, which is, I don't know, kind of weird. You would think we would have got more with 14900K, or 14th gen, but we didn't. So there's that. We've got new case fans from Be Quiet, actually, which is kind of fun. So we already had their, you know, silent wings, pure wings. Now we have their light wings, and they come in 120 and 140, fine, but they also come, which is interesting, they come in a regular PWM or a high-speed PWM. So that's kind of cool. You can actually see the air pressure is higher and the CFM is higher with the high-speed ones. So that's kind of cool. I actually have the high-speed ones in this build over here on top, and actually on the radiator as well. Don't look at that yet because we're not ready to talk about that. We're going to talk about it. It's going to be really great. We've got a couple new AIOs in the Master Liquid Atmos 360 and 240. So there's that. It's actually got a pretty cool pump res combo there, kind of fun, neat, vented. I think there's an actual fan on that as well, potentially. So that's cool. We have one tower cooler from a new company in the game, Raging Tech. Oh, never mind, not a new company. Raging Tech Elios, that was the one that was actually back on the home screen. Elios Duo. So it's what, two 120 mil fans, I believe. You know, pretty standard tower cooler. Not bad, cool, nice. And that's it for coolers. And then we've got a few new peripherals, which I actually haven't looked at yet, so we should go look at those. Let's look at those. We've got one headset. No, one headset. Two headsets. HyperX has two headsets. Let's look at this. we've got the Cloud 3 headset and the Cloud 3 wireless headset. So these two are new, wired or wireless, pick your poison, you know, there's that. We've also got a new mic, which I gotta do this over here. The NZXT capsule in white. It has red lighting apparently. I mean, I guess. I don't really see any light. I mean, it's like a little light band. I don't know if I'd say it's red. But yeah, that's cool. I did not know NZXT made a desktop mic. That's neat. And then we've got just a couple mice here from HyperX as well. The Pulsefire Haste 2 and the Pulsefire Haste 2 wired. Pulsefire Haste 2 here and the wireless version. That's it. These two right there. So that's it. 2 mice, 2 headsets, 1 mic. We haven't had a new mic in a while. That's kind of fun. That's our peripherals. That's our CPU. That's our case. That's our case fans. That's all the new parts in this update. So obviously the big feature, the new game mode. And then there's a couple quality of life improvements that are talked about. So there's some improvements to case customization. I think there's some new maybe stickers and maybe like what more stickers and maybe better like controls to place them. I don't know, things that aren't that actually interesting. They added a search bar in case customization, so that's fun, I guess. They added monitor zoom, which I'm not really sure what the point of this is, but basically you can hold control and scroll and zoom in on parts of the window. I don't know why this is a thing. I don't know like why someone needed this, but you can do it. I don't know. I guess, I don't know. I actually can't think of a time when that would have been super helpful for me, but I don't know. There it is. And then the big thing that is kind of tucked into quality of life improvements, improved airflow, whatever that means, right? If you look at the bullets underneath, new app showing airflow. So you will see we have a new airflow app. I actually have to look at a PC to do that. We will do that very soon. Dust accumulates over time in builds with poor airflow. Poor airflow, okay. And then adjusting fans changes airflow. And that's it. That's all it says. That's all it says. What does that mean? Adjusting fans. What does that mean? Well, let's look. Let's look at a case. Okay, we're looking at a case. We're gonna pull up the airflow app. Well, okay. So it's showing that we have all of these fans are exhausting, which has always been the PC building simulator problem. You can't change fan orientation and blah, 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 everything, whatever. So anyway, this is fully exhausting. So our dust accumulation is heavy, which is interesting because this is full exhaust, which like full exhaust is typically not gonna do a lot of dust accumulation because you have, well, I guess you have negative pressure inside the case. So I guess it could bring in some air, but like, I mean, you're pulling all the air out of the case basically. So typically that's not the heavy dust accumulation setup, but negative airflow, which I'm not really sure how to interpret negative airflow, but I guess it means that the air is leaving the case. So like that's how we're gonna look at this one. Let's look. What's this up with this? I don't remember. Okay, this one has our front is exhaust, which is always the issue with AIOs, and our rear is set as an intake. Ooh, an intake. Interesting. So now we have positive airflow. I don't really get what positive negative means. I think it's saying it's positive airflow. I don't know. I'm confused because to me this feels like it would still have negative airflow because I have more air leaving the case than I have coming in. I don't know. Positive airflow. I don't really get what that means. I still don't totally understand it. And then let's look at this one, which I have configured to have, positive. I thought this was neutral. Last time. I'm pretty sure this was neutral last time I looked at it. Okay, but anyway, this one's positive as well. And light dust accumulation. Okay, so what's kind of cool is they will actually accumulate dust over time. So like this one that has heavy dust accumulation will over time apparently get dusty, and you'll have to like dust it out like you do in campaign mode, which is cool. So the big thing, so what they mentioned there, adjusting fans changes airflow. If you look at my custom loop, you will see I have the fans turned around on this radiator. This is not something we could do before. This is a new feature in 1.7, and they just they didn't ever mention it. Not really. Adjusting fans changes airflow. That's all I said. So here's a big feature. We can change the orientation of fans, both as case fans or as fans on a custom radiator. So let's just look at how this works. let's just look at this. I'm very, very excited about this, by the way. We've been, I mean, I think like so many people have wanted this for a really, really long time. And we got it finally in 1.7 of PC Building Simulator 2. People wanted this for a long time. So, okay, we'll pull up front panel. We've got our, our fractal fans here. So they were originally configured to be intakes. But if I want, I can put any fan in here. We'll just grab a Silent Links 3. We can put, and then I can change the orientation. So, intake. Okay, all right. Okay, or exhaust. You can change it. So that is new, and that is really, really exciting, honestly. I can't, I was trying to back out and not do that, but okay. Then obviously you can't, the limitation here is we can't do anything with AIOs. We can't change the orientation. Basically, it's just gonna go in by default. Let's just remove this one, it works. It's fine. You'll see, we can't change the orientation. It's done. Basically, that's all there is. I know I'm gonna leave this thermal paste on here, okay? I know. Wow, okay, so it's just hitting RAM. It just does, this is just kind of a clunky AIO. Okay, cool. There you go. We can't change it. It's always going to be set like this. It's always going to be like exhaust with the fans on the inside, right? So, can't do anything with AIOs, but we can change case fans on the actual case, which is great. Wow, I just ran really fast. And then, if we want, so we got this, I don't know, a few updates ago, right? We could do custom water cooling. We go to radiators. We pick the radiator we want. Basically, it comes with fans on it. So let's say we want to do Corsair's Thick Boy XR7. Cool. Come in here, pull off the stock Corsair fans, which are going to be stuck in that fans on the inside exhaust orientation. Okay, now we've got a new option. Select radiator fans to choose new fans. That was always there, but now orient the fan. Okay, orient the fan. And we pick a fan. This is a very ugly fan. Let's do it. Now we can do it like this, where it's on the inside, exhaust configuration, or rotate it. Why is this the worst? And yes. Okay, it's very clunky. And now fans on the inside again, intake. Now there's no way to do like fans on the outside of the radiator. That is still not a thing you can do. That'd be kind of cool. Not the biggest deal in the world though. This is not the computer I want. Anyway, well, I guess I'll put it here. That's all I really have room for. So then you'll see when we go into custom water cooling radiators, we'll go find our one that we did right here. It's actually nice. It shows that the orientation's turned around too. And there it is. Boom. Radiator, fans on the inside, in intake orientation. Oh my gosh, it's so significant. It actually is really significant though. And then you'll see the orientation of the fans in the Airflow app, which is really cool. And that will impact your dust accumulation, but also your case temperature. It's kind of fun. So like and you have to have all the side panels on to use the Airflow app, which is kind of fun. We're gonna take these off. I'm gonna take off these 140s up top, just show you. And then I have to, I guess I let this go to the cable. Okay, and then I have to put the case fan back on, or sorry, the side panel back on. Okay, we'll power this up, and then look at our airflow. Now we've got a 77-degree case temperature. It was like 22 or something, so that's kind of fun too. You can actually see case temperature in here, and now we still have positive airflow, just positive light dust accumulation. So it hasn't changed anything there. Now I'm curious if I put some fans back to experiment with this, I guess. Let's just pick another 140. They'll look a little more cartoony heat-ways. And let's do this one in intake, which would be not ideal. It'd be a lot of intake. Let's see. We're experimenting in real time now. Let's see what that does for our temps, and then also for our dust accumulation. Still light. 21C. Okay, I don't know. Nothing matters. Who needs exhaust? That's kind of weird. I don't know. You know, it's a lot of intake. I feel like that'd be a lot of hot air kind of sitting in here with no real way to get out, especially if we don't have a back fan here because it's a dorky pump. Yeah, so I don't know. That's kind of cool. We got that as a new feature though, tucked into 1.7. Pretty cool. I'm excited about it. Those are the big updates. I might have to come back and do a dedicated video on the endless mode. So let me know if that's something you want to see. And yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this recap of the 1.7 update. And thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. See ya.